One of the ports on this 10-day cruise is St. Thomas. Previously, we went to Princess Cays. We were there from around 9 to 4. So Princess Cays is more or less just a beach day. My sister and I, we rented out some clamshells and we just relaxed on the beach for the most of the day. We left around 1 o'clock or so when it really got hot to come back on the ship. And so therefore I've been to Princess Cays before, but this is the first time I've ever been to St. Thomas. Really, this whole cruise, every port that I'm going to from this day forward, I have never been to any of these ports. So what happened when I got off the ship at St. Thomas? When I got off the ship at St. Thomas, we were greeted by two dancers and a man on stilts. They were dancing. They were getting us ready to visit this island. And so let's just take a look. So I booked an excursion. It was Magens Bay Beach and Scenic Drive excursion. And so it was a good amount of us in the vehicle. It was an open air vehicle. And so when we took the drive, we went to two scenic points. And we were able to take pictures at these points of the island, of the beach, and just of the port and all the things that we could see. And then after those scenic points where we were able to take pictures, we were taken to the beach and we were able to stay at the beach for 2 hours. The beach we went to, as in the name of the tour, Magens Bay Beach. And Magens Bay Beach is one of the best beaches on St. Thomas. And so we were able to stay there for 2 hours. Once we got there, initially, there were not a lot of people on the beach. But as time went on, when we were leaving in 2 hours, it was packed. And so I'm glad that we got there when we did so that I can get a nice space. And so therefore I was there before it got too crowded and too uncomfortable, and by the time it got too crowded, it was time for us to leave. And so we had a great time on the beach. It was a beautiful beach and the water was so beautiful. One of the things about the Caribbean that I really love, the beaches, the waters are so beautiful. Turquoise, bluish green water. It was just fantastic. I could just have stayed there for hours upon hours. And then once we had left there, then they took us to places to go shopping. We could have went to one particular place to go shopping, and if we didn't want to go there, drivers took us back to the port so we can do shopping there. One thing about St. Thomas, when you look at it from the ship, it is nothing but greenery and houses and hills. It's a beautiful island. It's something that I would really love to come back and see, either on a cruise or even come to fly to the island. One of the things that I wanted to do that I didn't get a chance to do is try some of the cuisine of the island. And so if I came back to the island, I would really love to try some of the cuisine of the island and maybe able to go a little further and buy some other things that is really specific to the island itself. And so I loved it. I don't know if anybody has ever been to St. Thomas, whether you have flown there or whether you've been there on a cruise. Just let me know what you thought of it. I think it's really a nice place for you to come and see. I was canceled from a cruise in 2020 that had St. Thomas as a port. And so I was really glad to be able to come and see it for the first time this year. And it won't be the last for me. I really would love to come back, even if it's for a short time, flying here or a cruise. And so I highly recommend it. I enjoyed my tour. I thought it was just enough. because of the fact there were some issues getting to the island from the ship, we really should have been here from earlier. I would have been having more time to be at the port. But St. Thomas was a great island, great place to see. And so comment, let me know what you thought about St. Thomas, if you've ever been to the island, or if you would like to come to St. Thomas. And please, family, can you like, comment, subscribe, click on the notification bell to be notified of future posts. And until next time, happy travels.